Namo Buddhaya. Hello and welcome to Buddhism Mindful Journey. Today, we're exploring one of the most profound yet challenging aspects of Buddhist philosophy, letting go. Throughout our lives, we all experience attachments to people, possessions, beliefs, and even our own self-image. The common belief is that if we release these attachments, we'll find peace and happiness. But letting go isn't as simple as it sounds. It's a journey of deep understanding, requiring insight into both ourselves and the world around us. In Buddhism, letting go is about transforming our way of thinking and learning to accept the true nature of life. It's about loosening the grip on our cravings and desires that ultimately lead to suffering. Today, we'll explore what letting go truly means in Buddhist teachings, why it's so difficult, and how we can practice it in a meaningful way to find lasting happiness. Join us as we uncover the wisdom of letting go. Letting go correctly according to Buddhism. Buddhism teaches that letting go is essential for inner peace and happiness, but it's not merely about abandoning our relationships, dreams, or belongings. True letting go is about understanding the root of attachment. Many people misinterpret this idea, thinking they must avoid or discard everything they love to find peace. However, Buddha's teachings go much deeper. He encouraged us not to withdraw from life, but to engage with it from a place of wisdom and non-attachment. This practice of letting go doesn't require us to give up on our dreams or distance ourselves from people we love. Rather, it calls for a shift in our internal world, a release of the clinging and craving that so often entrap us. Common misunderstandings about letting go. The concept of letting go can be misleading. Some people believe that to be free of attachments, they must abandon or renounce everything that holds value in their lives. But Buddha never instructed us to give up all that we cherish. Instead, he encouraged us to let go of the attachment to things, not the things themselves. Attachment is an internal experience, not something that can be removed by changing our outer circumstances. By changing our mindset, we can learn to live harmoniously with the things around us without being enslaved by them. For example, consider a favorite possession like a cherished book or a family heirloom. These objects hold meaning and can bring joy, but when we become obsessed with their preservation or dread their loss, they transform from objects of joy to sources of anxiety. Buddhist wisdom teaches that it's not the object itself that causes attachment, but our mind's tendency to cling. Buddha's approach is to enjoy things in the present without developing a dependency on them. It's the belief that these things will complete us or bring us happiness that traps us in a cycle of desire and disappointment. Understanding the nature of attachment. Lessons from the Buddha. Buddha's teachings emphasize that attachment originates in our minds, not in the physical world. One of the main causes of attachment is the illusion that we control or possess things and people. Buddha often highlighted that this desire to control causes pain because everything in life is constantly changing. Instead of trying to make things permanent or fit our expectations, we must cultivate awareness of impermanence. To explain attachment, Buddha once shared a parable about a man holding a rope tied to a cow. The cow pulls in one direction, while the man pulls in the opposite, causing him to experience pain and frustration. However, this pain doesn't come from the cow itself. It comes from the man's grip on the rope. If he releases it, he'll be free of the struggle, and the cow may even return on its own. This parable teaches us that clinging creates suffering, not the thing we're holding on to. This insight helps us understand that attachment is a mental phenomenon, not an external one. Trying to control or possess people or things only leads to disappointment because they are ever-changing. By embracing impermanence and loosening our grip on the things we hold, we can experience life without unnecessary suffering. Letting go in relationships, loving without attachment. Buddhist teachings on love offer a beautiful perspective on relationships. We often attach to loved ones with the expectation that they will fulfill our needs or remain exactly as they are. When they change, or when conflicts arise, our attachment can turn into disappointment or resentment. Buddha taught that true love is free from attachment. It's a form of care that allows both people to grow freely without imposing our desires on each other. For instance, imagine a parent watching over their child. The parent provides guidance and love, but does not try to control every aspect of the child's life. They respect the child's individuality and growth, understanding that the child is a separate person with their own journey. This is an example of love without attachment, unconditional care that doesn't cling or demand. Similarly, in friendships or romantic relationships, we should practice loving without the expectation of ownership. This non-possessive love allows both people to be themselves, creating a healthy, fulfilling relationship. When we love without attachment, we can enjoy the beauty of relationships without fear of loss or change. Nature as a teacher. Lessons from trees. Nature can serve as an excellent teacher when it comes to letting go. Consider trees in autumn. They gracefully shed their leaves, letting go of the past to make way for new growth. They don't resist this cycle, but accept it as part of their existence. This act of releasing leaves is a powerful metaphor for life. We, too, go through cycles and changes, and learning to let go prepares us to embrace new experiences and growth. By observing nature, we can learn to accept the inevitability of change. When we cling to past experiences or resist change, we prevent ourselves from moving forward. Just as trees trust the natural rhythm of shedding leaves, we should trust that letting go is part of a larger journey toward renewal. The role of gratitude in letting go. Gratitude is another essential aspect of letting go. When we cultivate gratitude, we learn to appreciate the present moment, making it easier to release expectations and desires. Buddha encouraged gratitude because it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. A grateful heart is content and doesn't cling to unfulfilled desires. Consider the story of a wealthy man who was always unhappy despite his riches. One day, a wise monk taught him to practice gratitude by listing things he appreciated each day. Over time, the man found peace, not in his wealth, but in the joy of small, everyday moments. By fostering gratitude, we release ourselves from the endless pursuit of more and begin to see value in the present. This shift makes it easier to let go of unnecessary attachments and embrace life's simple pleasures. Letting go as a path to inner freedom. Letting go is a gradual journey, not a one-time decision. In Buddhism, this practice is essential for understanding our true nature. When we let go of attachments, we find ourselves returning to a state of inner balance. The process of releasing attachment doesn't take away from life. Instead, it enriches our experience by removing distractions and allowing us to be fully present. Imagine walking in a forest with a heavy backpack filled with unnecessary items. By gradually removing these burdens, the walk becomes lighter, more enjoyable. Similarly, letting go of attachments lightens our mental load, enabling us to experience life with clarity and joy. Conclusion: embracing the freedom of letting go. Letting go in the Buddhist sense doesn't mean abandoning life. It means embracing it fully without being bound by expectations or desires. The beauty of this practice lies in the freedom it brings. When we let go, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of life's transient nature and find peace within ourselves. Buddha taught that we are not defined by what we own or control. Instead, we are liberated when we release the chains of attachment and discover inner peace. When we understand that nothing is permanent, we no longer fear loss. This wisdom allows us to cherish each moment without becoming enslaved by it. Life becomes a journey of exploration, free from the weight of attachment. Letting go is not about rejecting or distancing ourselves. It's about living with compassion, wisdom, and gratitude. By letting go, we're not giving up anything. We're gaining everything: freedom, clarity, and a profound sense of inner peace. Through the practice of letting go, we can truly appreciate life and engage with it from a place of wisdom and serenity. This journey is open to all of us, and with each step, we find ourselves closer to a more peaceful, fulfilled existence. Thank you for joining us on Buddhism Mindful Journey. We hope these insights help you take a closer look at your own attachments and find ways to let go that bring you peace. Remember, letting go doesn't mean losing what we care about. It means freeing ourselves from the need to hold on. If you found today's discussion helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with others who may benefit from these teachings. Until next time, may you walk your journey with mindfulness and inner peace.